Hey, come on in.
Oh my gosh, that's really you. Hi, how have you been? How was your weekend?
It's been a really long time.
It's been a long
It's been a long
time. Hi, how have you been? How was your weekend? How was your day?
Yeah, it
Wow,
has.
exactly.
It's nice to see you guys. Clearly we're in a new house.
Not Brooklyn.
No, New
so
Jersey.
we moved to New Jersey and we're in a new house. It's been how long?
Well, we moved in March, so since
Yeah.
March you've been in this new house.
But how long has it been since we last shared a vlog? Do you remember?
The
The
last
Mexico.
vlog was
Mexico?
vacation of 2019.
Ooh.
No, was it 2019?
Summer
that was-
2019,
yes.
yeah.
Oh my.
Oh my, that was the Mexico vacation.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Wow, so it really has been a long time. So a lot's happened. I guess maybe we should just update everyone. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
All right, who wants to go first? Mateo said first. So what's going on with you?
So sadly, I had to quit soccer because of coronavirus, and I had to quit going to school. But luckily, I'm on remote.
So full remote learning for you.
Yep, and
Nice.
I actually am still doing modeling and just doing it at home.
Nice.
Okay.
What about
Wait,
you?
how do you do modeling at home?
Yeah, like my mom or dad takes pictures and they just send it to the agency.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Makes it easy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what's up
I
with
do
you?
the same thing. I model at home now. And I had to quit cheer because of COVID. I do full remote learning. And I'm in 7th grade now, so woohoo.
How old are you now?
Oh! And I'm 12 years old now.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, she's old.
She's officially a
Mateo was
tween.
8.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yes.
8 by the way, and I am in 3rd grade.
Yes.
All right.
And she's officially a tween. So what's going on with you? Mr. Mumbles over here. So you're about to turn 16. How do you feel about that?
I feel old.
You feel old?
2 years from 18.
Oh
Oh,
gosh.
that's still 2 years. Don't worry, it's still 2 years. It's still 2 years.
So wait a second. And what's happened with sports?
Sports is pretty much the same thing, just more safety precautions. School, distance learning. Pretty much everyone's doing distance learning now.
But what sports were you involved in before?
Football.
Do you
And
miss
so-
it?
Yeah, we didn't have a season this year,
Season got canceled.
but hopefully we have it in March.
And what is your position?
I'm a receiver in DB.
Oh.
Okay.
DB, defensive back. Nice.
Oh, see, I wouldn't have known that. I'm pretending like I know, but I wouldn't have known that.
Nice.
What about you, Miss Cat Lady? How many cats do you have now?
4.
Just like an old
my.
lady.
I have 4 cats. I'm in grad school now. We moved from we moved from New Jersey to Brooklyn, so now I'm living in the old apartment. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah, we saved that place for you. Hopefully you keep it in good shape.
Oh, wow.
No parties.
You're funny.
That means she's partying all the time.
Yeah, with your
No.
4 cats.
With her 4 cats.
What about you?
Me?
Yeah, what about
Well, okay, so I guess since the last time that we shared, I had been promoted to a new position. So I started working in Queens. At the time, we were living in Brooklyn. So it was great. But I realized that the time that I had to dedicate to the vlog and the channel and everything was now limited. And as much as I used to bother Randy because like I would be like, update, and he's like, I'm busy. Now it was me that was busy all the time. So that was a change. And then last year we had a few rough patches, and so but we as a family got through it with
What position do you work in?
Oh, good question. I am a supervisor.
Ooh.
I'm a supervising interpreter. So, anyways, we had some rough patches last year, and 2020 was supposed to be the year, like it was gonna be our year. So I did a big chop. So if you guys have noticed, my hair is different,
Yeah.
and this has been a year now of growth.
Oh,
So
Oh my gosh.
yeah, so it was exactly
November.
Right.
November of
was a
last year.
Yeah.
So I did a big chop, and then 2020 came in, and we had decided to buy a house. So we started searching for a house. We found one just as the pandemic hit.
Well, no,
And-
we found it in January.
Right
but we made
before.
arrangements to close the deal in March. And so we had a sense something was coming, but we had a date set. And we ended up closing on the house on the 16th of March, and the 17th of March, everything got shut down.
Yeah.
So we really haven't had a chance to explore much of our new environment, much of our new area of New Jersey. So we haven't been to many restaurants, we haven't been to libraries or museums, or we haven't really done much of any exploring because we've been homebound. And we still are very limited in where we can go because there are a lot of restrictions based on hours of availability, and we have a bit of a longer commute for the time being that we're struggling to deal with, but we're managing.
Well, but what about you? Because
What's your update?
we had I brought us up to the beginning of the year. So by the way, we found this house because he found it, and it's a really interesting story. So you want to share that story?
Well, basically, we were researching homes in New Jersey, and we found
A
real estate agent that was willing to show us a number of homes. And I came across this one on the website, realtor.com. And on the day that we came to visit the house, we had to make an appointment. We came
We were the first ones to see,
in January.
because you give me the Reader's Digest version. It's a little juicier than that. I'm gonna add some sauce to it.
Go ahead.
So we found the house, and first of all, Randy found this old Victorian, and one of the things that I had put in my vision board about how many years ago, that was when we were in East Islip, so that must
Oh,
have
that's
been
in 6th grade, when I was in 6th grade.
when you were in 6th grade.
Yay.
I was like,
15 years
I
old.
had put
Yeah.
in on my vision board that I wanted a home with a wraparound
Wraparound
porch. So I put that out into the universe, and it manifested itself because Randy.
But you never
found-
told me.
I never told him. So
I
he
never
shows me this house that he found, and it's like we've been searching for houses. We had been in all these different areas, and the houses were nice but smaller, and there was always a reason why. One time we got outbid of a house,
Right.
and so
First one.
the first one that we found. So then we were just kind of like getting a little bit disillusioned, and then he found this one, and I'm like, that house is too beautiful.
I said it's been on the market.
It's been on the market
for 2 months,
for
or
2
60
months.
days, and it still didn't.
And it's
have
still
any
available. It
offers.
was within our price range, and I was like, something is wrong with that house because look at it. It's a Victorian with a wraparound porch, corner property. Enough. How many bedrooms do we have? We have
It was five
4
bedrooms.
plus a top loft, like the
Okay,
attic
so
loft.
4 plus the attic.
4 bathrooms, a basement. Like it was huge. It would fit all of us.
I mean, there's 2 beds in the attic.
Yes.
Mhm.
So it was a house big enough to fit our crew, and it was within the price range, and it was close enough to the city so that our commute wouldn't be too bad. And so I was like, that's too good to be true. But Randy was like, you know what? Let's just share this with our realtor
out.
and see.
Yep. So she made the appointment,
Mhm.
and we came through.
No, she said to us that the house was probably foreclosure, and it was bank owned. And what happened was that was a mistake. So that is the reason why no one had seen the house and why it was still in the market.
Because it was the company making the
Yeah.
move.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a relocation company. So
The
by
relocation, the
so a
folks that lived here.
mistake that the realtor made wound up keeping this house available until we found it. So that's why I feel like that's why I wanted to add that part, because I feel like it was meant for us.
Yeah.
Well, we came to see the house on an appointment, and we came with an inspector. Oh, that was the second visit. That was a company?
Yeah, the first.
So the first visit we came, I brought you guys. You remember when we pulled up in the
Yeah,
car
we
across
saw
the
we
street?
were looking at the
And I
house.
said, we're just going to go look somewhere. We're just going to go. I have an appointment
Remember
to
the
meet someone.
Oh
And
yeah, the cat was so nice.
we parked across the street, and I said, guys, what do you think of that house over there? And both of you
Oh, I
guys
was
said,
like, it's a
"It's a
castle.
It's so big.
It looks exactly
It's
It
like
like
was
a
a
cat.
castle.
So we came and we hung out on the front porch, and I even had them walk up to the front door and look through the glass. And then I think you guys came, and the realtor had to let us in. She had to get the key, so she got the key, let us in, and we got to look around, and it was beautiful. The place looked like a catalog of perfection Victorian homes with
Yeah.
classic furniture
And a cat.
and a house cat.
It looked
And a house
like
cat.
like a house from like a magazine. Like it looked like
Yeah,
it had been
straight out of a
staged.
magazine.
But it wasn't staged. But the kicker was that when we came to see it, our realtor had told us that by mistake the house was listed as bank owned, and that usually discourages people because the process is lengthy. So she said she would look into it, and when she did, she realized it was a mistake. So she had us come and she made an appointment. So we were the first ones to see this house. So when we came to see it that morning, it was a Saturday morning, we saw the house, we were like, oh my God, we love it. This house is perfect. And so she told us, how about you think about it? Let me show you some other Victorians, because we hadn't seen any Victorians because we didn't think we could afford a Victorian. And so we were like, okay, we're gonna go see some other Victorians so that we can have something to compare it to. What happened was that as we're walking out, trucks and camera crews are coming.
That was
HGTV.
awesome.
HGTV was coming to film the house, and we were like, wait a second, what's going
What
on?
are they doing here?
What are they doing here? This is our house.
We don't want anyone else to see this house.
We
We
don't
like
want
the house for ourselves.
It's
No one
back
else.
home, it's back
No one
home.
else can see this house.
So then HGTV came in and they had actually reserved the house for a show that they were filming. So this
House hunters.
House hunters. So
Oh.
this house was in the running for their clients. So their real estate agent and their clients, they were looking at this house as a possibility for a house to choose.
Right.
So instantly that lit the
That
fire.
was a fire.
Yes,
That lit a massive
that
fire.
lit
in
the
the mouth.
fire. And so
So we did what we had to do. We called the seller and said, what is it going to take? And she said, oh, I have an open house tomorrow, which added more fire.
yeah, because more people were gonna come and see the
Because
house.
once they had an open house, we knew it was going to open up to a bidding war, and it would just make the price go up and up. So we had to take matters into our own hands and make it happen. So I spoke to the seller and said, what is it going to take to make this happen? Let's close this deal and cancel tomorrow's open house. And she said, meet my asking price. And I said, sold.
Mm-hmm.
Done. And they, sure enough, they canceled the open house for Sunday because we were here on a Saturday. And that's it. The next thing was signing papers.
Kablamo.
Kablamo. Exactly.
They actually accepted our offer while HGTV was still filming in here.
Yep. So we came back after a celebration dinner and kicked them out of the house.
Get out of here!
Yeah.
You done filming? All right, now you can get out of here.
Let's
Bye bye, HGTV. And it's been probably, 6 months, and the seller called us to let us know when they were airing the show on TV. So if you go back to HGTV, it aired, I think, I want to say October
Or September, or something like that.
10th,
We'll
12th.
include, right? It was like
Something
we'll
like that.
include it in the notes, but
Early
we did
October.
share it on
Yeah.
I
Instagram.
think it was October.
Yeah.
October HGTV for House Hunters. You can go back and see us.
That was crazy.
Well, no, we weren't in the show,
We
but the
weren't in the show,
house
the
was.
house was.
This
In
house
its,
was.
in its previous state.
Yeah, and this house was referred to as the dollhouse.
The
Ah.
dollhouse?
The dollhouse.
Seriously?
So yeah, so we've been here, but what about you as a first responder? We were at the epicenter of the pandemic.
Yeah.
How
so
has it been? Catch everyone up.
March, as you now know, if you didn't already know, was the onset of the shutdown. And what preceded that was a whole lot of people getting sick. And for those who don't know, I'm a paramedic, and I work for 2 different hospitals, both in New York. So I'm still traveling back and forth almost every day of the week to do my work. And it was absolutely miserable. It was the worst time in 20 years as a paramedic that I've ever had to face. It wasn't perfect, because what ended up happening, and it could have been from a number of reasons and a number of different avenues, we did manage to get sick from the beginning of April, for the first week of April, and it affected Mari, it affected me. You guys were sick for a day. It was very scary, but we managed to, quarantine. We quarantined. We did what we had to do. We're all well. We're all healthy, thank God. And since then, it's been getting progressively better. At this point, I'm in good health. We're all in good health. Thank God for that, and I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah.
Beautiful house.
So,
Yeah,
actually,
we're blessed to have a job.
yeah, we're still
we're
working.
essential.
We're still, yeah.
So I'm essential. You're essential workers. So with your work, they need you every day. With my work, they need me every day. So I haven't stopped working. So for those of you who are at home, God bless you. You're able to work at home. I got to check in every single day of the week to make sure that other folks are still safe and healthy.
And we're grateful for that. We're grateful for that. But anyways, I think you want to let them know?
Yeah, I mean, do you think it's too soon? Should we let him in on it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
We had a little expansion. If you know what I mean, we had a little expansion in the family. You know.
So we have another member of the family.
We have Berlin. Berlin is a standard poodle. So he's little now, but he's gonna be big.
He'll be as big as me, they
He's
say.
gonna be big. And we got him about
A month ago. Yeah.
About a month
He's
ago.
only like 10 weeks. He's only like
So
10
he's
weeks
about
old.
10, 11 weeks old. He was born September 15th.
This was the birthday and Christmas gift all wrapped up.
Yeah, don't ask for anything else. Yeah, so I think it's time for us to start decorating the tree.
Yeah,
I think.
let's get to it.
You guys want to say